Yeah, it was a tremendous experience for the players. The first night we were on a boat on the river Seine, and it was nighttime, and the Eiffel Tower just lit up, and the guys had their phones out and taking pictures. And I've had several guys say, "Coach, thank you for this. I'm not sure I ever would have gotten to see some of the things that we saw." And they saw the Mona Lisa at the Louvre, the Acropolis in Greece. Had a couple of days at the beach at the end of the trip. We won 2 games, pretty easily. So the basketball standpoint matters certainly, and we got additional work in the summer for that. But it was more the bonding experience, and especially with 9 new players to, kind of fast track, that whole situation.
I know it's so early, but what do you think the identity of this team is going to be?
I like the guys that did return. A lot of times you get hung up talking about the new guys and what they're going to do and bring, but the 3 guys that came back are really committed to the program, want to build off an NCAA tournament appearance from last year. They've all gotten better, each of those 3 guys, so I think they're going to be in a prime position to lead what we're doing. And I like our balance, and again, I don't necessarily think there'll be one guy that would dominate the ball or score the ball. I think we're going to have a number of guys that I have confidence in that I think could be difference makers, on the offensive end. But I like the potential of this team. I think if everything comes together and we stay injury free, that we'd have a real chance to go back to the NCAA tournament.
And just what's your reaction to move into the Big 12?
I mean, initially you're conflicted because of the experiences you've had in this league and how historic the Pac-12 is, and just all the games you played against all these programs, and even the coaches. You have a camaraderie with the coaches you compete against. So to have that fall apart initially, you're like, wow, this is unfortunate, but at the same time very optimistic about what the move will mean to men's basketball, just with all the brands that are in the Big 12 and what they've added. I think it could be pretty special, from a basketball league standpoint for us.
Have you already started thinking, does that change the way you recruit, or certain areas may open up all of a sudden, being in that area of competition?
I mean, just looking at it broadly and just in some preliminary discussion with our staff, we talk about Texas. I mean, it's a natural state for us to and Austin Nunez for us last year was a big part of our success. So we're hoping to look at that state, specifically, based on the geographics of all the other programs in that area.